The mythology of failure rates is greatly exaggerated, I think. Not that you're not going to do it anyhow, just like I did, but for the record, they say 7 out of 10 startups fail within 3 years, and that comes from research that was done. But more and more there's an alternate group of sort of naysayers, and I think I'm one of them, who says, yeah, but those statistics are wrong because they just work on legal records, government statistics on businesses starting and businesses failing, and they forget the fact that some significant percentage of businesses appear to die in the official records when in fact they've grown and been rebuilt under a new name, or they've been purchased by a larger business, or two businesses combined. These are like successful exits and growth, which shows up as a business dying. Palo Alto Software started out as InfoPlan in 1983, a DBA. That supposedly died, if you look at the statistics, but actually there was an InfoPlan Inc. Delaware corporation that sprung up when the sole proprietorship died, and that Delaware corporation became Palo Alto Software Inc., a California corporation. So there you see another business dying, but it hadn't really died. And Palo Alto Software Inc., a California corporation, became an Oregon corporation in 1992, and the California corporation died in 1994. So there you see another business dying. And see, it wasn't. I have a business that I registered called Willamette Press that I kept for a few years. It never did anything. It was just kind of a thought I had, and it cost me $35 to register it. But nothing ever happened, but then it died. Well, that would show up in official statistics as something dying. One of my daughters had an aquarium maintenance business while she was in high school that she registered because she wanted to do checks and things. And so, I'm an entrepreneur. I helped her. So she had this business with 2 or 3 clients for a couple of years. She graduated from high school, went on to college. The business died. But that's not a business failure, really. That's a temporary business. And then there's the businesses that are done for tax purposes that spring up and die, all of it related to taxes, and it wasn't really a business. So it's not as bad as people would sometimes imply, I guess is the point of this. And more importantly, we can influence the likelihood of failure by doing our business planning right. We can break our uncertainty down into components, and we can then track it as we go on and follow up and see the business better so that we're reducing the chance of failure by looking at sales and costs and expenses and adjusting things quickly. The business planning we're going to do starts with a business plan, but then you're going to take it into every month running your business better, so you don't have the same likelihood of failing because you're steering. We're not going to drive the car blind. We're going to steer the car. We're going to make corrections. And that's going to reduce our failure rate. So I know I tend to get missionary on that, but it bugs me that there's so much misinformation there. So there.